Hi everyone, welcome back to another cookbang. So I have a lot to make today. I'm going to make 2 banchan, aka side dish, Korean side dishes, and 1 soup. Today's menu kind of started from, oh, I have a lot of leftovers, or I have some stuff that I have to finish using. And then I ended up getting more stuff than using what I already had in my refrigerator. So anyways, I'm going to make one soy sauce from pickled Korean spicy peppers. Is it still considered pickled if I use soy sauce? But I am using vinegar. And then I'm going to make some spicy dried, what is it called? Sweet and spicy dried seasoned cuttlefish, and then 1 bean sprout soup. I already have it in little container. This is just the used bottle from the spaghetti that I filmed a while ago. I try to clean it as much as I can, but it's still a little sticky on the side. I should really go get the nail polish remover. That really helps. First, I'm going to do, okay, let's do some soy sauce. So soy sauce and vinegar is 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm going to do, let's start with half cup. Let's do 3/4. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so 3/4 soy sauce, and then 3/4 water. Okay, 3/4 water. And then sugar. Sugar is, it could be also 1-to-1 ratio, but since this is for my husband, he doesn't really like sweet contents, so I'm going to do maybe half. Let's do half. 2. A little bit more. There we go. Sugar. There's still some left, but I'm gonna use my vinegar to rinse it off. Okay, so let's boil this. So I'm actually copying the Mr. Pig's recipe, because I've seen other recipes where they all kind of like boil everything together, but Mr. Pig, he adds the vinegar after. And I'm making this first because I do have to let it cool before I add it into the jar. I'm thirsty. I am drinking way too many sugary drinks today. But banana milk. I have this lemon vinegar. This one I'm going to do 3/4 as well. Maybe a little under. So that's done. I'm gonna add my vinegar. That's good. Gonna put this to the side. Okay. So I have 5.29 ounce. So it's not a lot. So I don't know how much sauce I'm gonna need. I think this is also 1-to-1 ratio. We'll see. We'll find out. Just gonna eyeball everything. Okay, let's do 1 spoon. And then you wanna add some corn syrup. Maybe like for that little shine. And then my mom told me that always add plum syrup. It'll taste better. I'm going to just add a little bit. Okay. Yikes, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to just add a little bit of... I think that's good. Is it too... I don't think this is too little. I mean, there's not that much. Okay, and then you do want to add a little bit of water. There we go. I'm actually going to add the butter as well. I don't think you've seen any recipes using butter, but you know how I'm going to add mayonnaise as well. And in the older recipes, they didn't use mayonnaise, but now that people do, I'm just thinking, why not add the butter as well? It'll definitely soften the pepper paste and pepper flakes hardness. So you want to do this on a really low heat. You don't want to burn anything. Because I do want a little sweet. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot. I'm going to add just a little bit more water so it doesn't burn. There you go. Let's add some sugar. That's good. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more of pepper paste. Oh my god, actually really, like, I don't want it too sweet as well. I'm kind of becoming like my husband. I'm going to add, you know what, maybe I'll skip on this sesame oil for now. Let's add the dry squid. Maybe I should cut. There we go. And this huge, look at this cute large bottle. I'm going to do 1, 2, okay. I think for mayonnaise, it's really up to you, it's preference, because without it, you could still make the same dish. I'm gonna do like a medium-low heat. I think, yeah, for that one little bag, which was about 5.29 ounces, I think the sauce is really good. I think this is more than enough. Oh, this looks so good. Of course, if you wanted to cut it, you could, but honestly, I forgot. Wow, the sauce is more than enough. Okay. Wow, this is like easy 3 bowls of rice. I am going to add just a bit of sesame oil, like 1. Okay, that should do it. Give it a few more mixes, tosses. Grab all the sauce. I've been saving a lot of containers from to go or carry outs, because like this was so nice. It's such a waste to just throw it out, isn't it? This is not a lot at all. Good thing nobody else likes this except for me in this house. So, ta-da! I'm going to finish it with some sesame seeds. That's a lot. Voila! Last but not least, let's make some 콩나물. I think I need to grab more water though. Last year, my parents and I had a yard sale. Well, I left out bunch of lids that I did not know where it belonged, and I think I sold the lid for this pot. Oh, dang it. Anyways, let's make some 콩나물. Okay. Let's add some 콩나물. There are a lot of things you could add to There are a lot of things you could add to bean sprout soup, but today I'm using this clam soup that comes with like the sauce. I think it's frozen with the sauce, so this is gonna hopefully it'll give enough flavor. Got it. Okay. Well, this one we can't eat today, but it's alright. I added one of the soup base tablet. You don't really have to. You could just like season it with salt and pepper, but I wanted to give it a little bit more of something, more of everything. I add my ooh. I have a feeling that I might have to add a little bit more of the salt. Oh yeah. Let's start with I am going to add a little bit more of the pepper flakes. Too much. Start with that much. Gotta be careful now. Let's add some garlic. There we go. And I think that's kind of it. Let's do a little bit more salt. And then some green onions and pepper. Yeah, I think it's good. Oh shoot, it's a lot. Perfect. Okay. And my roasted seaweed paper. And for drink, I just have a plain water. Let's get some soup. Ooh. Oh yeah. Bon appetit. 진짜. 와, 소 밥도둑. So if you guys never had this, like any kind of bean sprout soup before, like don't expect like a really like strong kick when you have it. It's supposed to be like somewhat plain. It's not like, you know, the like even kimchi stew. It doesn't have that really strong kick to it, but it's very subtle. And sometimes you just need that, you know? Wow, this clam is really fat and yummy. Add some rice. I don't know, this might sound really like off-putting or odd to some people, but I used to love adding just like cold water into the rice and just have any kind of side dishes. It's not just me, it's a thing. It shockingly tastes so good. I would totally do it right now. Oh, you know, like there's a Japanese dish, ochaske? I don't know, Tom's better at this, but you add like green tea actually. It's shockingly good, guys. Oh, this is so good. I love heavy food like tteokbokki. What else? Like a lot of cheese and all. And I do like filming that once in a while, but if I'm filming this often, I need something that it's not so stressful for my stomach to digest, I guess. I actually can't wait to try the pickled peppers. I've never made one before. I always thought that because the taste was always so unique, I thought it would be the hardest thing to make. But guess what? It's the easiest thing to make. You know that phrase, never say never? There's like Korean like parents and grandparents always like tell me don't be so sure that you will never do this. But it basically transitions into never say never, because you just never know what's gonna happen to you, or like how your life is gonna turn out. You just never know. And I think I used to be that child. I thought that I was so sure who I was and like what I like and what I didn't like. So I was always like, this is yes or no. I didn't have that like middle ground. But growing up, it's just wow, stuff that like I said I'll never do, I'll never be, I'll never eat or whatever. I like all of those, I end up doing it. I don't think there's any one thing that I told myself that I'll never be or I'll never do as a child that I kept. There's also a saying in Korean, 어른말 틀린 거 하나도 없다. Meaning that when adults like give you an advice, they're not wrong. That's like a literal translation, but I'm pretty sure there's a better way. And I'm not saying that just because they're an adult that they're always right. It's not true. But when an adult gives you like a very genuine advice from their experience of, you know, like they have a 30-40 years on you, it has to come from somewhere, right? And I completely agree. I see a mini crab. Oh no, this is so sad. It's so cute. I know I'm not that old, but when I see some people in their early 20s, like I feel like I could genuinely give them a good advice. Well, I've been through it, you know? But I don't want to be that person that kind of like always make the first move and give people advice. What if they don't even want it? Like, I want to give people advice when they approach me. But I don't know if getting advice from someone like me is a good thing, because I feel like for me, instead of telling people what they're doing wrong, what they're doing good and what they're doing bad, I think I am always like more like, oh, it's okay, that's fine, like, oh, it could happen, that happens, you know, there's nothing wrong. So I feel like I can't give them like that very strict and very smart advice that might actually help them in a better way. Because you know, there are people that tells you, no, you suck, try harder. It can't be like that. If you see some like really successful people, like really rich people, they don't like butter it up. They tell you straight up, no, you gotta try harder. Like, sleep, why are you sleeping? So in a way, I think like, is that how like you have to be that successful? You can't be a little bit more compassionate and not as tough to be that rich or that successful? Because if that's the case, I mean, it's not that like I have a choice or I could decide however I want. But if I could, I think I'd rather be just like a compassionate, mediocre, successful person than that really like top tier successful. I am going to end the video here today. Hope you guys enjoyed another cookbang, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.